Make her crawl back in sorry. Are you struggling with a broken heart right now? That gut-wrenching feeling when someone you deeply care about walks away? I know that pain. The constant thoughts about what went wrong, the sleepless nights wondering if they'll ever come back, the overwhelming urge to text or call them. It's like a physical ache that follows you everywhere. Isn't it? If you're nodding your head right now, I want you to know you're not alone. And, more importantly, there's a powerful approach that can not only help you heal, but might actually make your ex see you in a completely different light. Before we dive into these life-changing Stoic principles, if you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell right now. Your support helps us continue creating content that can transform your life. And if you're already part of our Stoic family, thank you. Please drop a like on this video to help others find this wisdom. I'm curious, what's the hardest part about your breakup right now? Is it the loneliness, the rejection, or maybe the uncertainty about your future? Share your experience in the comments below. Your story might help someone else who's silently suffering. Now, let's explore how ancient Stoic wisdom can not only heal your broken heart, but potentially make your ex realize what they've lost. These aren't manipulation tactics. They're principles for becoming the best version of yourself. And ironically, that's exactly what makes someone want to come back. 1. Live in accordance with nature. Physis. The first Stoic principle that can transform your post-breakup life is living in accordance with nature. But what does this actually mean? Living in accordance with nature means accepting reality as it is, not as you wish it to be. Right now, the reality is that your relationship has ended. Fighting against this truth only prolongs your suffering. When you accept the current situation, something powerful happens. You stop wasting energy on denial and start focusing on growth. This doesn't mean you've given up hope. It means you're dealing with what is, not what might be. The Stoics believed that aligning with your true nature means embracing rationality and virtue rather than being controlled by emotions. After a breakup, we often become slaves to our feelings, checking their social media constantly, imagining worst-case scenarios, or creating elaborate fantasies about reconciliation. Instead, ask yourself, what would the wisest version of me do right now? That version wouldn't beg or plead. That version wouldn't send desperate texts at 2 a.m. That version would focus on self-improvement and inner peace. When you live authentically according to your values, rather than reacting emotionally, you radiate a quiet confidence that's undeniably magnetic. Your ex will notice this shift, not because you're trying to make them notice, but because authentic transformation is impossible to ignore. Have you been fighting against reality or accepting it? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to know where you are in this journey. 2. Value reason and logic, logos. The second Stoic principle is valuing reason over emotional reactivity. This is particularly challenging after a breakup when emotions are running high. Breakups often trigger our most irrational behaviors. We might interpret a casual social media post as a deliberate attempt to hurt us. We might convince ourselves that if we just say or do the right thing, everything will magically fix itself. These thought patterns aren't based in reality, they're emotional interpretations. The Stoics taught that emotions themselves aren't the problem. It's our judgments about situations that cause suffering. When your ex doesn't respond to your message, the pain comes not from their silence, but from your interpretation. They don't care about me, or I'm not worthy of their time. Challenge these interpretations. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me? Is it based on evidence or emotion? What would a rational perspective be? This doesn't mean becoming cold or unfeeling. It means responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. It means making decisions based on wisdom rather than temporary emotions. When you communicate with your ex, if you must, do so calmly and clearly. No emotional outbursts, no passive-aggressive comments, no manipulation tactics. This level-headedness is rare after breakups and deeply attractive. Think about a recent interaction with your ex or a thought you've had about them. Was it driven by emotion or reason? Share your experience in the comments, and let's learn from each other. 3. Practice self-discipline and temperance. Sophrosine. The third Stoic principle is self-discipline, perhaps the most powerful tool for transformation after a breakup. After a relationship ends, we often lose our sense of balance. We might obsessively check our phone, overindulge in comfort food or alcohol, neglect our health, or jump into rebound relationships. These behaviors provide temporary relief, but ultimately make us feel worse. Temperance means finding moderation in all things. It means setting boundaries with yourself. I will check my phone only 3 times today. Or, I will allow myself to feel sad for an hour. Then I'll go for a walk. Self-discipline extends to how you interact with your ex. The no-contact rule isn't just a dating strategy, it's a Stoic practice of self-control. By restraining your impulse to reach out, you're strengthening your character and giving both of you space to gain perspective. Remember what Marcus Aurelius said: "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." You can't control whether your ex comes back, but you can control your response to the breakup. This self-mastery is profoundly attractive. When your ex sees that you're not falling apart without them, that you're thriving, growing, and maintaining dignity, they'll question their decision to leave. Not because you're trying to make them jealous, but because true self-discipline transforms you into someone who doesn't need them to be complete. What's one area where you could practice more self-discipline right now? Share your commitment in the comments, and let's hold each other accountable. 4. Develop resilience and anti-fragility. The fourth Stoic principle is developing resilience. Not just bouncing back from adversity, but becoming stronger because of it. Breakups are painful, but they're also opportunities for tremendous growth. The Stoics viewed obstacles not as misfortunes, but as training grounds for virtue. As Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger?" Perhaps this breakup is teaching you about your relationship patterns, your communication style, or your needs and boundaries. Use this time to develop new skills, deepen existing interests, or explore new passions. Join that class you've been curious about. Start the creative project you've been postponing. Reconnect with friends you neglected during your relationship. This isn't about distracting yourself. It's about expanding yourself. It's about becoming anti-fragile, not just resistant to setbacks, but actually benefiting from them. When your ex sees that you've used this painful experience as fuel for growth, they'll be intrigued. The person they left is evolving into someone even more compelling, someone who doesn't crumble in the face of rejection, but transforms it into opportunity. What's one way you've grown stronger through this breakup? Or what's one way you plan to? Share your resilient story in the comments. Your journey might inspire someone else. 5. Focus on actions, not words. The fifth Stoic principle is prioritizing actions over empty words or promises, a principle that speaks directly to rebuilding attraction. After a breakup, many people make grand declarations about how they've changed or how things will be different. But Stoicism teaches that true character is revealed through consistent actions, not promises or apologies. Instead of telling your ex you've changed, show it through your behavior. Instead of promising to be different, actually be different. Live with integrity, keep your commitments, and let your actions speak for themselves. This principle applies to how you treat yourself as well. Don't just say you'll focus on self-improvement, actually do it. Don't just claim you're moving on, take concrete steps forward every day. As Epictetus said, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. When your ex sees the genuine changes in how you live and interact with the world, it will have a far greater impact than any words could. This authenticity creates trust and respect, the foundations of any healthy relationship. Whether your ex returns or not, living with this integrity will attract the right people into your life. Have you been focusing more on words or actions in your healing process? Share your thoughts in the comments below. 6. Practice gratitude. The sixth Stoic principle is cultivating gratitude, a practice that can radically shift your perspective after a breakup. When a relationship ends, we tend to focus on what we've lost. The Stoics would encourage us to focus instead on what remains and what we've gained from the experience. Start a daily gratitude practice. Each morning or evening, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They might be related to your relationship. I'm grateful for what I learned about myself, or completely unrelated. I'm grateful for my health, or I'm grateful for this beautiful day. Gratitude doesn't deny pain. It simply broadens your perspective to include positive aspects of life alongside the difficulties. This balanced outlook is essential for healing. The Stoics also practiced negative visualization, imagining losing the things they valued. While this might seem counterintuitive after actually losing someone, it can help you appreciate the people who remain in your life even more deeply. When you radiate gratitude rather than bitterness, you become magnetic. Your ex will notice that you're not dwelling in resentment, but moving forward with appreciation for life. This positive energy is naturally attractive and may make them reconsider their decision to leave. What are you grateful for despite the pain of your breakup? Share one thing in the comments. Gratitude is contagious, and your perspective might help someone else find something to appreciate. 7. Seek wisdom and knowledge. Sophia. The final Stoic principle is pursuing wisdom, using this challenging time as an opportunity for deeper understanding. Breakups often prompt profound questions. What do I truly want in a relationship? What patterns keep appearing in my romantic life? What are my non-negotiable values? This self-reflection is invaluable. Read books about relationships, attachment styles, and emotional intelligence. Listen to podcasts about personal growth. Consider working with a therapist who can help you understand your patterns more deeply. But don't just seek relationship wisdom. Expand your mind in all directions. The Stoics believed that wisdom encompasses understanding of oneself, others, and the world. Learn about history, philosophy, science, or art. Become a more interesting, well-rounded person. This intellectual curiosity makes you more attractive in 2 ways. First, it makes you more interesting to talk to and be around. Second, it shows that you're committed to growth rather than stagnation. When your ex sees that you're evolving intellectually and philosophically, that you're asking deeper questions and seeking meaningful answers, they may be drawn back to your expanding mind and spirit. What have you learned about yourself or relationships since your breakup? Share your insights in the comments. Your wisdom might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. These 7 Stoic principles aren't manipulation tactics. They're pathways to becoming your best self. The irony is that when you truly focus on your own growth, rather than getting your ex back, you become the kind of person they might regret leaving. Remember that the goal isn't to make your ex come crawling back. It's to become so centered, confident, and complete within yourself that their return would be a choice, not a necessity. And if they don't return, you'll be in a much better position to attract someone who appreciates the incredible person you've become. The Stoics understood that we cannot control others' actions or feelings. We can only control our own virtue and character. By focusing on what's within your power, you reclaim your strength and dignity. So which of these Stoic principles resonates most with you? Which one will you start practicing today? Share your commitment in the comments below, and let's support each other on this journey of growth and transformation. If you found value in this video, please hit that like button, share it with someone who might need this wisdom, and subscribe for more Stoic guidance on life's challenges. Until next time, remember what Marcus Aurelius taught us. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Live well. That's the most powerful response to any rejection.